Hi everyone, it's Miss Kim. It's Tuesday, and it just happens to be Donut Day, or Fosnot Day, or Fat Tuesday, or Shrove Tuesday, whatever you want to call it. But it's the day before Ash Wednesday starts, and it's kind of a holiday in the Pennsylvania German culture because it's when these yummy things were baked all around the house. So, I am going to read The Great Doughnut Parade by Rebecca Bond. Do you like donuts? What's your favorite kind? That's a good kind. I really like ones with sprinkles, ones with jelly. I don't think I ever met a donut I didn't like. The Great Parade began with a donut that Billy had tied to his belt with a string. The donut brought hen with a cluck, cluck, cluck. She fancied herself a crumb of this thing. And then came Cat, all quiet and slinky. And now Big Dog with a bounce like a spring. Together all racing and chasing one donut that Billy had tied to his belt with a spring. They all want a taste of the donut. Right here and right now, things really got going, for Daisy and her knickers came galloping after. Knickers is another word for underwear. And that brought the rest of the cast of the play, all jumbled and tumbled with snortles of laughter. And so followed Mabel, their Sunday sitter, and Adelaide Bede, who'd been doing her hair. And a whole bunch of runners who saw all this running and figured the race they were running went there. All following the donut on the string. Now, you can imagine all the confusion when somewhere on Main Street they picked up a band. All noisy and joyful and jolly and gleaming, all beaming with pleasure like this had been planned. And soon there came others, waiters and diners, porters with luggage, mailmen with mail, bricklayers, horn players, painters and masons, a hardy dirt digger, a covey of quail. Oh, goodness, I think it's the whole town. The firemen came with their firemen's hoses. The sign painters came with their just painted signs. There was a wedding reception with roses. There was a farmer's full barnyard of swine. And there were some things you just never saw there. Cloud catchers came with the clouds they had caught. Citizens came from the pages of history. Little Mary Park Pinter brought things she had thought. Ah, look, there's some favorite fairy tales in there. And now the parade, led by one child, had suddenly swollen to something so wild. Whirling through town so breathlessly fast that everything shook as the great parade passed. What would have been fine, the little town stood, but for the parade, it didn't look good. Just when their energy couldn't be topped, right in the front, small Billy just stopped. What clucking and leaping and barking and giggles? What skidding and bumping and laughing and snorts? A piled up spectacle fit for a king. A splashy display like the bursting of spring. You never quite think of the marvelous things that happen when donuts are tied up with string. And then, with one glance, small Billy departed, leaving behind this great gala he'd started. Where did he go? Ah, here he is. He slipped down a path to a spot in the shade, to a place of pure cool the tallest trees made. Still has his donut on a string. And all afternoon, as the bay bluely gleamed, this Billy set sail and happily dreamed. Ah, he's sailing his boat. While eating a crisp and delicious fried thing, the donut he'd tied to his belt with a string. I think I'll have a bite of my donut. Mr. Jeff was really nice and brought us some donuts today. So I hope you get to have a donut, and we'll see you later.